What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I am an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Sagittarius. What's up, Saggy? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull two oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. You have a new love coming in, okay? This person's very disciplined, alright? This person has learned a lot of lessons. They've went through a lot of challenges in their life. They had to work really hard, really, really hard to get to where they're at, okay? Could be an Aries or a Gemini. Relax. Relax. Some of y'all need to chill. Okay? Some of y'all, when I said that, y'all like, this person's a cook. They ain't been through shit. If you are one of those people that tries to tell people, oh, that's nothing. You went through that, that's nothing. Or whatever, and you have not experienced that, you have no right to say anything. You don't know, just because this person is a cook, you don't know what they went through. You don't know what cooks go through. Like, what are you talking about? Are you a chef? No. Have you been behind the kitchen? No. You don't know what it feels like. Be careful with that attitude. Because the universe will then put you in the same situation as that person to make you understand. Yeah. A different time then. Right? So don't do that. It could be the other way around too, Sag. Somebody could be making it seem like what you're going through is not that big of a deal. Or someone could have made fun of something that you went through that was very painful. That was very traumatic. And they're about to experience the same thing. Times 10. Because they're not as strong as you. That's crazy. Anyways, first card you have is Wolf Spirit, number 67. Turn knowledge into wisdom, okay? With energy, okay? So I feel like a lot of you guys are learning your lesson. This card is giving me the Hierophant. I feel like a lot of you guys, you learn your lessons. You know that the way that life goes is we experience things, we have to learn them, and then we have to implement them in our lives till the day we leave this planet, right? And I feel like that's something that you guys have been doing. You guys have been consistently doing this. I'm hearing for 4 years, maybe more than that, okay? But I'm speaking to a Sagittarius because there's some of y'all who watching me who this is not about you. Especially if that first message in the beginning correlates to who you are. There's two other cards here. But these are Sagittariuses who have been working on themselves consistently for many, many years, okay? You take your knowledge into wisdom. You take your experiences into wisdom. You don't get petty. You don't get revengeful. You don't try to get a lick back. That's not who I'm talking about. Because some of y'all are like that are watching me, and this is not for you. This is for those of you who have been, like I said, working on yourselves, working on your energy, for years to come, and you are learning from your mistakes, you're learning from your lessons and implementing them into the future. We got Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the King of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. All right, I feel like a lot of you guys have decided to not talk, to not say, to not speak, to not share anything. Okay, I feel like you have decided to completely close yourself off to someone or something here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I feel like this is a very emotionally sound decision that you're making. People might get like irate and might be like, what are you doing? But with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, something here belongs in the garbage. Something here belongs in the garbage, and I feel like, this is something that you're realizing, right? Like it's like okay, this is the next lesson, right? You've been through many lessons and whatever, and now we're in this lesson, and I feel like this could be about love, could be about Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Super Gemini. Doesn't have to be though, but I feel like you have decided to stop communicate with someone. You decided, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna throw this out because I'm emotionally balanced and sound. enough to make this decision. You have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands, okay, with the Eight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. All right, I do feel like, you know, this is the confirmation that you needed. I feel like somebody here wants to start something new with you or whatever, but they're not willing to put in the work. They're not willing to do what it takes. So you have to go somewhere else. What's the Two of Swords? You have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like something here is you're gonna have to carry more weight by doing this, but you don't care. You know this is part of the process, right? You know that you have to take on, if you got to take on the weight, you got to take it on. It's not forever, it's only temporary, and you know that because you've learned your lessons in the past, and you know how the universe works, right? Very good. What's the Page of Swords in reverse? You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Yeah, I do feel like, you know, these people or this person depend on your communication. They depend on you telling them stuff. They depend on you, and that's why you're going to stop doing it. What's the King of Cups? The Page of Wands. Yep, and you're going in a new direction. You're choosing something else. You're starting something new because you're ready. What's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? The Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like it is going to be very embarrassing, or something you tossing this person now or this situation now is going to be very embarrassing for them. It's going to be very very embarrassing. A lot of things are not going to work out for them by doing this, because I feel like, you know, the thing is that this person is like they forgot who you were. A lot of you guys hold your name, your character, your energy holds weight. I'm hearing spiritual, in the spiritual community and in real life. You know, like I said, a lot of you guys learn your lessons. You do things the right way. So in the spirit world, you're like celebrated every day. You know, because a lot of people out here are still repeating level 1. They're still repeating lessons that they were supposed to learn when they were 12. You understand? And you are, not only are you passing your lessons, passing your tests, you're also asking for extra credit. You're also doing the bonus work. Not a lot of people out here do that. There are people that do that, but not a lot of them. And you're one of them. And, you know, I feel like it's going to be very embarrassing for this person to say, I lost Sag, because they lost a good one. It's going to be very embarrassing for this person to say, Sag no longer lives here, Sag no longer resides here, Sag no longer fucks with us. Because you, like I said, your name holds weight. Damn, why not? Sagittarius don't fuck with you. That means you a problem. The Star. You're a healer. You're a healer. I feel like a lot of you guys do the work. You heal. You know what I'm saying? You have Aquarius in your chart. You heal. You do the work. You're a healer. You bring light and amazing energy to everyone that you're around. And by you deciding to disassociate with someone or something, it's really, really putting a damper on their life. And I feel like spiritually as well, someone is someone is not in good standing with the spiritual community. Okay, because a lot of you guys are healers out here, and they fucked with the right one. The next card you have is Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. This person's gonna side note. This person over here is gonna start having nightmares and terrors. I'm hearing night sweats. That's spiritual. That's because they're not in spiritual standing. They're not in good spiritual standing with the universe, so now they're gonna suffer or something. Whatever. Okay. Whale Spirit, Trust the Great Mystery, number 65, and then you have family here. I'm going to pull some cards before I talk. What is family and Whale Spirit? Trust the Great Mystery. The Devil in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Swords. Pisces energy here. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like your family right now is acting very sneaky, very conniving. They're trying to get away with something, okay? I feel like your intuition is telling you what it is, okay? I feel like they're not listening to their intuition. But the Devil is in reverse. I feel like you have already detached from your family. I feel like a lot of you guys are focusing on the family that you are building, that you created in this lifetime, or you're focusing on your soul tribe. I feel like the family that you were born in, they're the ones that's being sneaky or whatever. But you have already detached from them, so it doesn't matter. But I feel like, the universe wants you to trust that, all of this is happening for a reason. I feel like there could be a party that's like, why didn't I know this before? You had to find this out now, because it's like with that King of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you are now, King of Cups. You're emotionally, the Ace of Swords. Okay, that's the truth. King of Cups is in reverse. Justice card at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this had to happen now. You had to find out the truth now, because you are honest and integral within yourself enough to give them back that same shit. Like before, you would have saw the truth, and then you would have hit him with the King of Cups. Oh, it's okay, don't worry. Or the Queen of Wands. Or the Queen of Cups. Nurturing it, whatever. You would have been understanding of the fact that they're a lying ass, sneaking ass mother effer. The universe needed to wait till this moment, because this moment is where you're slicing a new one with that King of Swords. You're gonna hit him with the truth and nothing but the truth, because you tie it. What's the Devil in reverse? It's like you removed yourself and there's still a problem. The Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I think it did take you a while to completely detach, but you did it. And because you did that, I feel like you also become more aware of the fuckery that they're doing. What's the Page of Cups in reverse? The Four of Swords. Okay, yeah, I feel like they think that this is going to work. They're not worried. They're ignoring their intuition. What's the Seven of Swords? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like they're going to be in for a surprise, because you're not going to nurture them. You're not going to help them out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Empress. Yeah, because your intuition is telling you to choose self-love, to choose yourself here, and to not help them out. The Emperor. And I feel like, there could be a part of you that feels bad. You're like, damn. But I feel like you're listening to your intuition. Like, I feel like you're not gonna help them. You're not gonna sway in any way. Whatever your family wants you to do, you're not gonna do it. And I feel like at this moment in time, it's because the family that you are creating for yourself is more important. Your soul tribe is more important, or you are more important. And with Trust a Great Mystery, I feel like something really good is gonna come out of this. I do. And with the Emperor here, it's going to put you in charge or in command of something. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like something really good is going to come out of this. Some of you guys might move or go on a trip or something like that. The next card you have is Cat Spirit. Claim your independence, number 13. Some of you guys, if you have a cat, they don't like their food, or they don't like where you position the food. It could be like close to like a garbage can, or I don't know. They might not like the food or where you have their food placed. All right. Claim your independence and peace is here. Okay, so I feel like you have peace coming towards you, Sagittarius. I feel like you're going to be able to start something new here and land on your feet. You could be doing this with an Aries. Doesn't have to be, though. But I feel like you are finding peace. But independence is your energy, too. The Strength card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Yeah, I do feel like it is heartbreaking. I feel like you're going to have to become single and independent from something or someone. With the Strength card here, I feel like it's like you're going to have to talk yourself every day. Do not go back over there. Do not do that. No, 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 no. Okay? I feel like it was fate and destined for you to do this. Okay? The universe understands how difficult it is for you to claim your independence from this. But it is important that you keep doing the work. You keep telling yourself every day, I'm going to be single independent from this. I'm going to be single independent from this. You have to do the work, because you got yourself into this situation, and now you got to figure how to get yourself out of it. All right? But it was fate and destined for everything to happen, for you to get in it, for you to get out of it, for there to be heartbreak, because this is a lesson that you're going to learn. Okay? Once you heal this heartbreak, you will learn a lesson. All right? This is your confirmation that you need it. You need to stop going back to it, though. That's the problem. That's the main issue. You keep bringing your emotions back into the situation, and that's why you keep going into this loop, all right? But I feel like, or that's why you keep hurting yourself. That's why you're not healing. That's why you're so mad. You're so upset. You have to stop going back to this person. You have to stop looking for them. You have to stop watching their social medias. You have to stop watching their zodiac signs on tarot. All of that. All of that adds to your pain because you're thinking more about them and all of, or whatever this is. You have to really push yourself. Okay? And obviously, you were with this for a certain amount of time. So give yourself time, right? It's not going to be an overnight process depending on how long you were nurturing this. This could be a job thing or a person. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo energy. What is the Strength card here? You have the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, you're lying to yourself, telling yourself that you can't get over it, that you can't do it. Some of you guys, you could have Cancer in your chart. You're just like becoming a Debbie Downer, or you're crying over spilled milk. And you're like, I can't get over, I can't get over. Yes, you can. There's people that lose their spouse. There's people that freaking, come on now. Pain is universal. Everybody could do it, okay? And pain is only temporary. So work on it. Work on getting yourself out of there. You have the Ace of Cups. Yes, pour it into you. I've been telling everybody, especially in my personal readings, take yourself out on a date. Start loving yourself. Become your own best friend. That's how you start healing work. Forgetting about everybody else and focusing on you, especially this person who hurt you. Stop going to them. Stop watching them. What's the Queen of Pentacles? You have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you need to be more adamant on putting time and energy into yourself before anybody else. You have the King of Pentacles. And I feel like the universe will reward you with money and stability. What's the Wheel of Fortune? You have the Knight of Cups. I feel like it's fate and destined for you to find somebody else. Another job, another person, another situation. But you have to go through this self-love journey first. And that's why this happened. You have to learn what it is to love yourself. You have to learn what it is to be independent without anyone else, right? Some of you guys are being asked to, like, you have no friends around you. You have no family around you right now. The only person that you could depend right now on is you. And we all get to that point. Sometimes earlier than others. But you are at that point right now, Sagittarius. And you need to understand that it's only about you right now. And you need to do whatever it takes for you to get yourself out of this, to heal from this heartbreak. And if you have to put an alarm on your phone every day to remind yourself, I love myself. Watch how you're talking to yourself too. Stop telling yourself you're stupid. Stop telling yourself you're dumb. Stop doing that. Talk to yourself a little more nicer. You're not helping yourself heal from this pain by talking negatively to yourself. Watch how you talk to yourself. That also matters. Lovers is in reverse. It's like you have to fall in love with yourself. It's like if you don't love yourself, how could you want anybody or anything to love you? How could anybody stand to be near you if you can't stand to be within your own energy? Some of you guys always are around people. You're always with somebody. You're always with somebody. Always looking to hang out with someone. Start hanging out with yourself, man. Make a freaking promise to yourself. Like, I'm gonna be single and independent, no friends. You guys can text me, whatever. But I'm gonna be on this self-love journey until my birthday. That's only till December. Well, technically, the end of November. Make a promise to yourself, man. Do something. Okay? Because it's fated and destined for you to be single and independent for a while. You need to spend some time by yourself, man. Okay? Because you guys have been avoiding probably yourself. You've been avoiding you. Like, some of you guys don't even know what you want. Some of you guys think that that's what you want, but it's not what you want because you haven't spent time alone. It's what Susan wants. It's what Christina wants. It's what Shaniqua wants. And you're basing what everybody else wants as, I want that too, because you're always around them. But if you spend time alone, you're going to realize, wait, I don't want that. That's not what I want, actually. Let's get you some advice. What is energy and wolf spirit? You have soulmates, number 41, okay? Yeah, I do feel like you have love coming towards you, okay? I feel like the universe is very, 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 very proud of the way that you are learning your lessons, the way that you have learned your lessons, okay? I do feel like there could have been something here that you have unfinished symphony at the bottom of the deck. There's something here that you always wanted to come back. You were like, I thought there's something here that you were like, if this situation, if this person was to get it together. Okay, this is not somebody who lied to you. This is not somebody who betrayed you. This could be a friend as well. This is somebody here who was, maybe you guys stopped talking because life, right? You guys went your own ways. Maybe they went to school. You went to go create your job, whatever. I feel like life separated you and this person. Okay, it's gonna be somebody from your childhood, really young. Okay, I feel this person's coming back to you. Okay, and that is your reward for all the lessons that you have learned and keeping up the momentum, keeping it up. Like, I feel like the universe has caused a lot of things to happen. Maybe they're like, yeah, this is gonna be where you're gonna be at, and then the shit switches up, and then they're testing you. Okay, now that it's switched up, what are you gonna do? You still acted accordingly. You said, okay, it's switching up, then I'm gonna end it and move on. You did not retaliate. You did not get petty. You kept learning the lessons. You kept doing the right thing. And that's why you're going to get this soulmate that you've always wanted, or this new love that you've always wanted. If there's something that you wanted to close out because you want new love, it's closing out and new love. Whatever it is that you want, the universe is going to give it to you. If it's somebody from your past that you want, there is going to come. If you want something to close out completely so that you can start something new, that's going to happen too. Whatever you want. And it's well deserved. It's earned. Okay, I'm seeing a hotel. Some of you guys, the universe is also going to bless you in some way with luxury or money or stability. Because when we learn our lessons, the universe always rewards us. Okay, what is family and will spirit? You have building blocks, number 28. Okay, yeah, so I feel like the universe wants you to focus on the family that you're creating in this lifetime. They want you to focus on your soul family, your soul tribe, okay? Because that is where you're going to be able to build something very solid and long term. What is peace and cat spirit? You have be here now, number 32, all right? Yeah, I feel like the universe wants you to just be in the present. In the present moment, you need to be focusing on you. In the present moment, you're not attached to anything. You're single and independent, and it needs to stay that way. And you need to focus on yourself right now, okay? Be in the present. You have blessed. Yeah, because you have beautiful things coming towards you, but the universe is not going to bring you certain things if you're not single and independent and not attached to anything. So make sure that you are single and independent, working on your healing, telling yourself that you're all that since sliced bread, okay? And the universe will continue to bless you, all right? Others of you, I do feel there's like a small portion of you Sagittarius who are not going through this. Okay, and this is just your checklist. You have to get on it. Okay, if you're not feeling blessed, if you're not feeling supported by the universe, okay, it's because you are feeding your hurt. You're feeding your pain. And you guys are not doing what you have to do to heal. Some of you guys are still surrounding yourself by the same people that hurt you, that disappointed you. Some of you guys are still watching this person. Like I said, you're watching their social medias. You're watching their tarot. Okay, you're just adding on to your pain. You're not healing. You're doing it to yourself. It's like you're taking a knife and you're doing this. So a lot of you guys need to start being your own healer. You need to be your own mom. You need to be your own dad right now and literally become your own healer and start healing yourself, because we could all do it. And I feel like for a lot of you Sagittarius, you're going into a life in the future where you're going to need to learn how to heal yourself, because you're not going to have anyone around you. And that's not me to be bitter or whatever. That's the damn truth. And some of you guys think that you're going to go in the future with everybody that you have in your life, and that's not true, because everybody you have in your life has hurt you. So no, they're not going to be in your future. And that's what the universe is trying to set you up for that now. Like, you have to learn how to heal yourself. You have to learn how to do this yourself. You have to learn how to do that yourself. Because in the future, you're only going to have yourself. You understand? In the future, you're only going to be able to trust yourself. And that's not anything negative. But some of you guys are too dependent on other people, on your family, on your friends. El coro, I'm hearing. Some of you guys always want to go outside, always want to party. In the future, that's not your life. In the future, you're going to be sitting your ass home. You're going to be a homebody. But you still out here hanging out in a coro and a hookah with people who lie to you, betray you, backstab you. I'm hearing gossip. They talk mad shit about you behind your back. And you show up every day with a smile. Hurting yourself. That's not for everyone. That's all that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this. And stay positive.